Okay, welcome back. Today we'll be wood graining the frame. Now I've already gone ahead and wood grained these two guards. As you can see, they look pretty good. What I'll do is I'll show you a few of the tools that we'll be using, and then I'll put you on the side and you can watch me actually do it onto the frame. Alright, here's the tools that we're using. This is called an inking plate, and it has the wood grain in it ready to go. We use our doctor blade, which has a beveled edge, and all we do is we slide the ink across the plate. Then we use either this shape, or the roller, and we transfer it onto here by pressing it down, and there you go, there's the print ready to apply to the frame. Simple as that. Alright, as you can see, all the wood grain's finished now. We've completed it. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. The next step is 2-pack clear. So before we clear it, we're going to put some adhesion promoter on, just to give that clear something to bite onto. We'll be putting 2 coats over the whole lot and inside. We'll let that dry. Then we'll rub it all flat and re-clear it again, flow coating it real nice. So what I'll do is I'll get it all set up and I'll bring you back in. You can have a look at me clearing it, I suppose. I'll also give you a close-up of the wood grain just so you can see what it looks like before it's cleared. Alright, here's the wood grain before it's cleared. You can see that it's quite dark, like almost black looking. Now it's my first sort of attempt at it, so you know, it's probably not perfect, but I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks alright. Anyway, there you go.
Syndrome on the beat, so you know it slap.
Alright, so we've got our first coats of clear on the frame now. It's all sealed off. I've cleared the inside. Next step will be to flow coat it, so we'll be rubbing it flat with 800 grit and then finishing off with 1200. What that will do is get rid of all the orange peel out of it, make the last two coats of clear that we put on real nice. I'll give you a close-up of this one. This one's been painted twice already, same with all these parts. So they've been flow coated. I'll give you a quick look. As you can see, the edges are dark. I've used a cola candy and a dark ale candy underneath the wood grain. And you can really see how those dark edges make it look real nice. Alright, it's time to rub the clear. So we're going to be using some 800 grit to start with. On the flat areas, we'll use a block with 800. On the curved surfaces, we're going to use 1200, because the last thing we want to do is rub through the edge of the clear here on the edge, because then it's all over, start again. So what I'll do is I'll start blocking, and then I'll bring you in to have a closer look at what actually I'm doing, and I'm trying to achieve a nice flat finish. So I've got my block, my 800 wet. And I just want to get all the orange peel out and any bits of dust that have landed in the paint. Block it nice and flat. So if you take a look where I've rubbed it, got rid of the shine, it's nice and flat. No orange peel like the shiny stuff there. And that's what we're trying to achieve. Nice flat finish. Anyway, I'll keep going. The whole thing rubbed. We've rubbed it with 800, gone over with 12, and you'll notice at the end I used a grey scourer, or Scotch-Brite scourer, just to get into all the little nooks and crannies. I've cleaned it off and dried it, and you can still see there's quite a few little shiny bits, so I'll use a dry grey scourer to get in there and scuff those down so that there's no shiny paint at all. Anyway, I'll bring you in closer so you can have a look. Alright, so you can see around here where it's a little bit shiny still. So we'll use our grey Scotch-Brite and get right in there, right in that groove, and dull it off so that the clear will have something good to stick to rather than shiny paint. We don't want it flaking off. So there you go, that's how you get that done. So I'll go ahead and rub the other side, then I'll get it all ready, cleaned off, masked up, and we'll get it in the booth and spray some clear on it.